Okay, one last one. Whew. I was supposed to do this so that you could try to help educate the people at Cornell University or whatever other major United States university needs some work on their business etiquette for Asian business. So you guys have to decide on one side or the other um, how these people are going to have to relate to you on your terms as far as culture goes, as far as acknowledgement and understanding goes. Because from the American point of view, they just want to beat everything down with a baseball bat. Okay, that's a metaphor for how they do business. And you know as well as I know who I've met, and that I should be in a much better place here. So they don't want to work on your terms. And from the Japanese thing. And my mom, I know you guys listen to her, but she has gotten two of her kids killed. My dad has too. And the only reason I'm still here is because of all the other people who I've listened to in my life. So I don't think what they're doing is going to work for much longer for too many people. So that's something you need to think about, um, and trying to create appropriate introductions. And on the East Coast, they pay for appropriate introductions. So rather than having somebody hire me as their hired wife, okay, there's no sex, but I take care of everything, that's not appropriate. You should have done an appropriate introduction and had them pay you to meet me so that I could have a better chance of this working instead of me being presented as, oh, well, she's an American girl and needs to work hard like everybody else. I know that allows you room to step out and step back, but if you really want me to set up the kind of business that you want set up and other people have come forward and know the project and have told me that they will be there when I need them, um, you got to create some sort of appropriate introduction for them for me. And I'm just going to leave it at that at this point because I cannot handle this personal criticism of, well, you don't speak Japanese. Well, they don't speak Japanese either. As far as the Americans go, they don't speak Japanese either. And the ones who do are snide about the fact that they can, and like that gives them more ownership of Japan than I have. Which I'm not saying I have much of any, but I was born a dual citizen. So they're extraordinarily rude, including the guy who was at the table at APEC. I'm representing Japan and I'm representing the United States, and he's from Bucks County, and so am I. That was just flat out rude. Like, I need, or I should say, I want an appropriate introduction because these people are not going to give me ground to stand on. I met a couple people who seemed great, but I already knew about their projects way before ever attending APAC, back when they were like fledgling thoughts of trials and errors in Africa from MIT. So that stuff I knew about, but I really need appropriate introduction where they're going to pay you to meet me, or I get my cut somewhere, I get paid somewhere to meet them, and not in a hostess bar in Hawaii or any place else, because that is not the kind of environment where that needs to happen. Um, anyway, that's all.